Welcome back, everybody. Bars and restaurants are back in full force in much of the country. Sports games and live events are also back worldwide with full stadiums. So will this be a boon for AB InBev? It's the world's largest brewer. The stock is up about 50% since the beginning of the pandemic. Joining us right now to talk about it is Carlos Brito. He is the CEO of Anheuser-Busch InBev. He's stepping down from his role on July 1st after 15 years as the head of the company and 32 years working at Bud. And Carlos, it's a pretty huge achievement. We can talk more about that in just a moment. But thank you, first of all, for being here. It's good to see you.
Great to see you, Becky. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about what you're seeing in the world right now as things reopen. How has this changed your business? How has this impacted things? Does it really feel like we're back in full force?
Well, in some countries, for sure. I mean, if you look at the U.S., UK, for example, I mean, vaccinations are progressing very fast, and that is getting consumers back to their normal lives. Everybody's dying to grab a beer, to go meet their friends physically, to go to ballparks, to go to pubs, restaurants, bars, go back to traveling. Some other countries are still behind in terms of vaccinations. There's still some restrictions. But, you know, at least there is light at the end of the tunnel. Some tunnels are longer than others, depending on the country, but everybody's going towards that light. So it's good.
We had the CEO of Rite Aid on yesterday, and I was kind of surprised by some of what we saw in her numbers. In the front of the stores, same-store sales were down by, I think, 12%, and part of that was because people weren't hoarding up toilet paper and cleaning supplies, but the other part is they weren't hoarding liquor and buying it there like they had been in full force a year ago. It seems to me that during the pandemic, people didn't stop drinking. They just found different ways that they were purchasing it. How did you deal with that? Because it must have been just chaos trying to figure out how to get to the consumer as restaurants shut down, events shut down, airports shut down. What did you do, and how are you switching back now?
Yeah, no, I'm very proud of what our people did. I mean, our guys in supply chain sales had to be very agile, very flexible, because as you said, there was a big shift in dislocation among channels, packaging, brands, because consumers couldn't buy in pubs and restaurants, so they had to resort to grocery stores. And they found their way to their beloved products. Of course, volume was still slightly down in the U.S., for example, but it was very strong in the grocery store business. So a lot of the occasions migrated to the home. The home became the hub for living, entertainment, working. So the home became the very big hub. And a lot of the occasions migrated to the home. But we found our ways through the grocery stores to get to consumers, for sure.
Have you unwound that process, though? Are you supplying less to the grocery stores, less to the the places, and back to normal bars and restaurants? That's not an easy feat.
Yeah, and now it's more balanced. But we've been preparing for the recovery and normalization now for quite a bit. Once vaccines are being rolled out, we saw some states ahead of others, and we saw how consumers were reacting to this new normal. And we saw that a lot of the new normal was just like the old normal, in that people were dying to go back to old habits. And we started preparing our supply chain back to more bottles, more draft beer, and more of a normal balance, which what we like to have. So you have different packs for different occasions, for different channels. And consumers are back. And we're very excited about the summer. We think it's going to be an amazing summer. So much so that we have this promotion, you know, that the White House announced in that we're going to give a free beer on the 4th of July if we get to the threshold established by the White House.
Yeah, I like that. How many beers are you thinking you're going to give away?
We'll see. I mean, but it's all about celebrating freedom. I mean, celebrating, all of us being able to go back to normal lives. So we teamed up and we came up with this idea that, people excited about this new world that's out there just around the corner. And in that, as more people get vaccinated, the more, communities feel safer and the more people go back to old habits. And that's what we said, hey, a shot of beer.
We've just heard recently that alcohol is going to be banned at the Tokyo Olympics. This is a way of kind of bowing to the Japanese public that doesn't want the games there to begin with. We're seeing alcohol sales either cut back or stopped on a lot of the airlines because there's been so much air rage from passengers recently. Has any of that filtered its way back to you? And what will the impact from the Tokyo Olympics not selling alcohol be?
Actually, yesterday we were talking to our Japanese colleagues about the Olympics, and what's going to be banned, from what our understanding was going to be sales in stadiums. But in stadiums, there'll be so few people in the stadiums anyway, so people are going to be really watching from their homes. Again, the home becoming the hub, and beer consumption in Japan, which is a very small market for us anyway, will be at home. So that's what's going to happen. And it's going to be more for the athletes to be in the stadiums. Consumers will be at home drinking beer and watching games.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.